Hi guys, it is Dani and welcome to this update video this evening. I trust and hope you're doing really wonderful. So I am keeping tabs on that significant cool down which is going to be impacting sections of the Caribbean with temperatures that will be pretty chilly. There's also a rain surge which will be going on in some places as well, and that will be enhancing the risk of flooding. So we'll be talking about that and also looking at the different parameters of the atmosphere, such as the wind forecast over the next coming days as we track these frontal systems, which will be impacting our weather. So we start off with the satellite imagery, and on the infrared satellite, we can see here that much isn't really going on, but there is that frontal system. It's stalled just in this area here. This is where it is located, and we can see lots of moisture associated with it in the Gulf, even going towards Central America, and the rain surge is going to be within that area as well. So we'll be looking at that forecast in just a moment. But behind this frontal boundary, we've got the cooler air coming down, and this has started to impact sections of the Caribbean. But as we head into late this weekend and early next week is when places such as Jamaica, Hispaniola, even Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands will be feeling a significant difference in temperature. Talking about temperatures that could be as low as more than 5 degrees below what is typical at this time of the year. And 5 degrees may not sound like a lot, but trust me, it definitely is. So here we're looking at the surface chart, and we can see the different features. So as I mentioned, there's that frontal system. It's become stationary right here, and we've got some moisture around, which is going to be increasing the rain for sections of Central America. And another front is going to be moving out. So we've got some cooler air that is already moving into the areas I mentioned, and then another cold front is going to come down soon, which will help to further push that air mass deeper into the Caribbean. Now, first, let's take a look at this is the wind forecast. We'll go on to the rainfall and then the temperature anomaly forecast in just a moment. So, as we see more of these blue shadings, that is representing winds of around 20 going to maybe 20. Well, the darker the blue shading is, the stronger the wind. So the lighter blue shading, maybe 20 to 24 knots. And as we head up the scale here, going to the green, the orange, those are stronger winds expected. So let's head out in time. So this is for today, Tuesday the 27th. So let's go further out. This is as we head into tomorrow on Wednesday. Behind that frontal boundary, we're going to get some stronger winds, maybe of around 20 to 25 knots, which will be in the vicinity of the Cayman Islands and offshore Central America. Even for the southern Bahamas and Turks and Caicos, we see some of these blue shadings here as well. And then eventually, things are going to be calming down a bit. But as we head into the weekend, this is Saturday the 31st. Take a look at this. Another frontal system will be coming down, and the winds will definitely kick up in the Gulf, maybe going up to 30 knots in some areas. So some very gusty winds there. And then as we head into Sunday, for the Bahamas, the northern Bahamas, it's going to be very, very windy. Wind speeds may be exceeding 35 knots, so definitely within tropical storm force territory there for the Bahamas, even going to Cuba, the Cayman Islands, and other parts of the Western Caribbean as well. And eventually, as the frontal system dissipates, that those winds will also gradually calm down. But it's going to be quite windy. Those winds will be coming primarily out of the north as the system makes its way to the region. In terms of the rainfall forecast, we'll be looking at that for the short term. So with that current frontal system which has stalled, there is that significant rainfall event that is expected for the vicinity of the Keys, offshore Belize, the Bay Islands of Honduras, northern Honduras, parts of Guatemala. Even sections of southern Mexico will experience some additional periods of heavy rain. And with significant heavy rain, that can lead to flooding, especially in the more low-lying, flood-prone areas. So if you should encounter any flood waters, guys, please stay safe as best as you can. For the Cayman Islands, some showers are also expected, even for parts of Cuba, especially along the northern coast. Jamaica, not a whole lot of rain, but some of us will definitely get some additional downpours at times. And for the southern Bahamas, it's also going to be a little bit wet with some rainfall possible. Slight chance of some shower activity for the Turks and Caicos Islands, rather. And then for Hispaniola, not a whole lot of rain expected. Could see some showers in parts of Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, and the Lesser Antilles, and a minimal chance of rain for the ABC Islands down here. As we head down to the Guyanas, we see some more color popping up, so maybe going up to half an inch of rain or so for sections of northern Guyana, a few spots in Suriname, and even headed towards French Guiana. So that is what is expected in terms of the rainfall forecast. As that next frontal system will be coming out the U.S. later this week, that will also help to enhance rainfall activity. So as time goes by, I'll definitely keep you posted on it. As for the temperature forecast, now let's go ahead and talk about that. So this is our good old anomaly map here. So the different shadings of blues go into the purple indicates below normal temperatures, pretty much showing that the more we head towards like the shades of purples and even the slight pinkish color that you see, the cooler it gets, a lot more below normal. And then the orange going to the reddish shadings indicates above normal temperatures, where it's white, temperatures are pretty much average. So right now, as I mentioned, behind that current frontal system, we've got that cooler air that is already setting in. So northern Bahamas, parts of Cuba, maybe even the Turks and Caicos Islands, and going to Central America, Honduras northward, we've definitely got some cooler air that is already setting in. Let's go out in time. So as we head into tomorrow, we see that it's pretty much going to be loitering in those same places. Maybe some cooler winds in parts of Jamaica and Haiti as well. Nothing very crazy though. Definitely cool for Bermuda. And then we see that that's going to be loitering, and then there is that next cool down. This is a significant one that I have been watching the past several days. This is going to be it behind that next frontal boundary that will be passing by. There's going to be that other cooler air mass dipping further into the region. So this is Saturday the 31st, final day of the month, headed into February on the 1st, Sunday. Look at this here, huge mass, a huge swath of cooler air that will be making its way further into the Caribbean region, extending down to the southern Caribbean as well. So the Bahamas and Turks and Caicos Islands, Cuba, the Cayman Islands, Jamaica, Hispaniola, much of Central America and the offshore islands will definitely experience significantly cooler temperatures. As I said, temperatures can be beyond 5 degrees below what is normal. For example, if the maximum temperature at this time of year in the daytime is 27 degrees Celsius, it may be at the maximum of around 22, maybe going down to 20 degrees Celsius. So between Sunday and Tuesday would be the coolest of this. So as we head into Tuesday, we see that it's pretty much going to be loitering around just the same. As we progress through the week, it eventually dissipates as temperatures slowly return to what would be typical. So this is what the GFS is forecasting, and that seems pretty locked in. Let's go on to Euro here. And as we head, again, this is today the 27th of January, so let's go out in time. We've got that current frontal system that's stalling, and the cooler air is going to be lingering for the northern Caribbean islands as we head throughout the week. And then we've got that next cooler air mass that's going to be coming down. Again, this is as we head into Sunday, the 1st of February, and then we see this moving more and more into the region, loitering as we head into Monday, Tuesday, go into around the middle of next week. So a very, very cool week is going to be up ahead. Get those sweaters and jackets ready. And even in areas of very high elevation, if it is a case where we're also going to be getting some quite a bit of precipitation due to the moisture associated with the frontal system, don't even be surprised if you see some hail. That's going to be possible. Temperatures will likely be low enough for that to be a form of precipitation we observe, not just rainfall. So yeah, it's going to be very cool, guys. So this is what we have on the horizon for the coming week. And of course, I will be keeping you posted on it as time goes by. So that's what I wanted to bring to your attention in this video, just keeping track of this. And I do hope you found it to be informative. But if you have any questions, you can always feel free to drop them in the comments below. I will get to you when I can. And remember to always be weatherwise.